So this one is another story that was written and submitted by a Reddit user under the public domain horror stories. I thought it was really interesting. So I thought, I don't know, I'd read it. So again, I didn't write it. Yeah, it's called He with a question mark. It is relatively short, yet has not left my mind of thinking since it happened. Much like the people who are reading this forum and submitting, I believe there are inklings that you simply cannot ignore, and forces that cannot simply be knocked down to science. I was at this horror convention. There was a party taking place at the hotel pool later that evening. The theme was a night in hell. So as one could imagine, everyone was in devil and angel costumes, just chilling in hell. I'm a person that enjoys people reading, figuring them out. I would consider myself good at it. I would like to address that I'm aware that there is error, and I'm not claiming to have some type of power or say that I know them in and out, because that would be a lie. However, my gut speaks loudly, and the eyes gaze over what they want. I digress. I float around the people in costumes, drinking, dancing, picking someone to fulfill my thrill-seeking journey of energy, and who I can make nice with. While returning to my own group of people, I swiftly turned mid-step. I spotted a man. This man was tall. His skin was even in complexion. Absolutely no texture. Eyes light but glossy. It was as if he was made of flesh like latex, and perfectly crafted features. He was not dressed up in a costume. He came as is, and there he was. He had features that were subtle, yet composed a face I can't forget, but have also completely forgotten. I looked at him, admired him, and he did to me. I did not try to hide the fact that I was staring at this man. He did not hide the reciprocation. I didn't know what I felt in those moments. There was simply not enough time to drink in everything I picked up and react accordingly. Then I carried on and made my rounds, spoke to people, hugged, laughed. I found myself in the same loop, circling the pool for new blood. Then I looked up, and there he was again. It was as if he knew I knew something. I looked at him in the eyes, and he looked at me. I managed to muster a smile, and he smiled at me. It was as if he was affirming what I was giving to him. I do also consider that he might have just found me cute and decided to smile back. However, I carried on to the party. My mind considered the encounter more than just a general exchange with a man in a crowd. My mind carried me directly to him, the Beelzebub, the Prince of Darkness, God's fallen favorite, the readers to understand that I know how crazy this sounds. And many of you have probably already stopped reading. I would like to add that I am a Satanist practicing LaVeyanism. In short, LaVeyanism doesn't believe there is a devil or a God. However, I find there to be a reason I felt this way, and nor did I have any preconceived notion or fascination in looking or finding he. It came from my gut, and from what my eyes gathered, I began to recount stories and claims of encountering the devil in person. None of them, to my immediate recollection, matched that of my own experience. I near regret not speaking to him or making something more of the smile. As per my beliefs, I want to say that I made this up, that I do not believe myself for even entertaining this idea. However, I would be lying if I said I didn't want to go back and take a closer look at the face. I almost cannot remember.